Hello everybody, welcome to the ASU Family Connection. I am here with Tim Desch today and we're going to talk about a few things that are included in the ASU Fall Welcome Week.
And again, as Isaiah said, my name is Tim Desch. I'm an administrator and also the parent of a student who graduated just a little less than a month ago. So between Isaiah's student experience here and my experience working at ASU and as the parent, like you, of an ASU student, we think we have some great tips for how to take advantage of and get the most out of Welcome Week. The first thing I would say is exactly that. Take advantage of everything.
And definitely, seeing that you are a faculty member and someone who was a parent of a student who's recently graduated, what would be one of those things that you were most surprised about or most pleased with during that Welcome Week?
Pretty much everything. I've worked here for a long time, and I've observed Welcome Week from the standpoint of someone who's here, not necessarily as a parent. And every year I've seen the services and the resources and the programming grow and grow. Today it's entirely different. And so the help that you'll receive here, it's like a valet. You're going to show up, somebody's going to help your student move things. Notice I said your student. You don't have to move anything. Move things into the hall. And so just the volume of resources that are here during that week to help, but also to provide information for you. What I found that was most helpful for me and for my wife is that when we moved our son into his residential community here, we were able to go in, see everything, meet his roommate, meet his roommate's parents, meet the CA on the floor. So when we left, even though we live here locally, it still gave us a sense of comfort that knowing where he's living, who he's with, what the resources are, how far away the food is, that's important, and how far away everything else is. So it's not just the activities, but it's just what you do in order to familiarize yourself and become comfortable with those things that your student will be experiencing every day while they're here.
Yeah, and that idea of being familiarized with different things, in which ways do you think you could access information? Because when you come onto campus, it seems as if it's the crunch time, it's the go time, it's the time that you guys have been waiting for the whole, it's the culmination of the whole bunch of events. So what ways on campus do you think that you could access information both as a student and a parent during that Welcome Week?
I think that the nice thing about Welcome Week is that all of that information, all the resources that you want to take advantage of, generally they're brought to you, whereas ordinarily if you came to campus on any given day or perhaps when you've accompanied your student to visit, you go from place to place to get information or to meet with people. But during Welcome Week, all of those resources are consolidated either at a parent reception, but you have an opportunity to meet other parents, but perhaps even just as important to meet faculty members, administrators, and people who your students will be talking with and spending time with over the next 4 years. And ordinarily, you wouldn't have an opportunity to access those people all in one place at the same time. Same is true of other activities. A lot of the resources will be brought to one place, whether it's in the residence hall or residential community or perhaps in the Memorial Union. You can do a lot of one-stop shopping or one-stop information gathering that you couldn't do otherwise. There are several ways that you can access information both before you arrive on campus and once you are here. Probably the best way is the Devils on Campus app, which you can access online, obviously. And this will give you all of the information about every activity that's going to take place during that week. Then once you arrive on campus, one of the first places you'll obviously go is to the residential community. Every residential community will have a welcome center, information about that community as well as about everything else that's going on. Another thing that you'll see on campus that you don't see at any other time of the year are people wearing t-shirts that say, well, you see a lot of t-shirts all year, but specifically t-shirts that say, "Ask me." And that's exactly what they're doing. They're there to answer any questions you have. So if you see any of us, whether it's a student or a faculty member, anybody who works at the university wearing an Ask Me shirt, that's the point. Make sure you ask questions.
Thank you guys for watching. We look forward to seeing you guys this fall. Go Devils!
Go Devils.